getting the win yesterday, right? Like how good were the vibes and smoke machine, just everything after the game, after a win like that.
Um, like I said, it's the first one of the season. It was really a good feeling, but we definitely got to clean it up on offense. Our defense played a heck of a game yesterday, and really feel like saved us. But we got to get it cleaned up on offense. But it was just great just to get the first one out the way, and hopefully we can keep stacking them.
When looking at film, was that maybe the biggest thing that stood out? Was like cleaning up on offense.
Yeah, yeah. We still haven't played like ultimately like a clean game. Like I felt like last week at Buffalo, we played our best performance on offense so far throughout the season, but it still wasn't like a clean game. But it was a better performance. But yesterday, it just wasn't acceptable. But it was pretty good.
Looking at the video yesterday from the locker room, everybody getting the game balls, and then Alvin obviously giving the game ball to Kellen. How happy were you for him getting his first win? And like obviously, there's been a lot of things put in place that seems to be a good practice. Like how good was it to see those things maybe come to fruition?
It's been a long time coming. Like I hate it for Kellen and Spence because they such great people and they've been working so hard, and just to see them both get their first win together, it's just a big deal because ultimately Spence, I think he was 0-10, and everybody making a big emphasis on that. But I mean, you watch him play, like it's not like he's been playing like bad or anything. Like he's making plays. I mean, we just have been coming up short, but it's just a good feeling. Kellen was smiling hard yesterday, and the locker room vibes just great.
Y'all connected on that 87-yard touchdown, and we've talked a lot about explosive plays with this offense, and maybe that helping this offense. Like, how good was it to see one of those connect, and how much more do you obviously want to add explosive plays to this offense?
That really set the tone because that was a one hit wonder. I mean, we came out and just bombed at the sheet on the first play, so that kind of just that put a stake in the defense and just brings us momentum. And we need to keep making explosive plays like that because just the little ones. When you do an explosive play, it feel like it just like demoralizes the defense. Like the defense is kind of just like wow, like, and it takes the fan base out of it. But a lot more of those will definitely help us going forward.
You mentioned cleaning things up specifically. What are some of those things?
Just some things, run game, false starts, penalties, just like little stuff like that just kind of like, we start off like doing something or we're about to do something and then we get a false start and just kind of just sets it back and like stops our momentum. So we just got to clean up stuff like that.
Have you noticed just like from week one to now, like Kellen kind of tweaking things in the offense to like suited toward the personnel, suited toward what you all do well, and it seems like it's like a lot different from week one to week two.
Yeah, most definitely. This is a new team, so we've been just playing around with different things, seeing what works and kind of what doesn't with just in all aspects of the team. And really, we switched it up a lot last week. As far as the run game, and I feel like it suits our alignment and our personnel better running the scheme that we started running last week. So, it's going to be tweaks every week, just, game plan based, but we definitely switched it up from week one.
And then when you make that tweak in the run game, you can build stuff off of it in the pass game.
Most definitely. Yeah, if you can run the ball good, that sets up the pass ultimately. That's why I feel like Buffalo was our most complete game we played so far at this year.
I think you guys were 0 for 3 in the red zone. Just how are you guys going to emphasize being a little more effective in that area?
Really, I think we just need to execute and make plays ultimately, but it's something probably they're gonna emphasize in practice this week. The red zone probably.
Kendre, you talked to us in the offseason about how you kind of attack or approach the offseason differently. Are there different ways now that you're approaching game prep for yourself as well? Can we change any of that?
Not a whole lot with the game. Not really with the game, honestly. It was just like I said, I wasn't healthy, so it kind of was just the game wasn't where it was like the issue. It was like before then, but I'm good now.
In
And then how
terms
are
of
you
your
feeling just in terms of the uptick in like snaps and uptick in carries? Like, just what does it mean to you to get more of those opportunities?
It means everything because last week they told me they was gonna give me the ball more, and it feels good hearing that from the offensive coordinator, head coach, and everybody that they feel like I should have the ball. It's a lot of people we gotta feed, and if you're getting the ball in the NFL on offense, that's a big deal because that means they trust you with it. So I just got to keep making plays with the opportunities I get.
Anything like quick for you, like mentally or just like confidence wise, that like, and now that you've been able to stay healthy and get on the field, is
Not confidence wise, but like with my body, yeah, because it was kind of like what's next kind of thing, like in my head, because it was just so many different things happening. I was just like what's like, oh man, I made it out this game healthy. Like it was kind of like a surprise, but now it feels normal again. Like I feel good, just knowing that I can stay healthy and just stacking really now.
when you do have that like when it comes onto you that you don't have to worry about it, like what does that change for you?
Allows me to play faster and like ultimately that was like my setback in the previous years. I'm worried about injuries. I hadn't had as many reps like as other people have had and different things. So that, just kind of like set you back in a hesitation could be you making a play. So I'm able to play way faster now. I'm just out there doing my thing now.
How surprised were you? Maybe you've seen them working out, but Taysom and Foster coming back from their injury so fast, and then like how much juice did that give the team? Even them like leading the Who Dat chant and whatnot before the game.
Oh yeah, it was the emphasis, because I talked to him in the locker room. I'm just like, man, like when are y'all getting back? And I remember like 2 months ago, they was still like, it'll be some time, and then here we are. They came back, and I'm like, they were like, we get to practice like tomorrow. That was last week, and I was just like, already, like I'm like, wow. So, but the coaches even said like, they've been grinding, their tails off to get back, and I can only imagine like being in that spot. That's all I wanted to do too. So I kind of like feel for him. Like I didn't have a season ending, but I had like injuries where it was like I was in the training room a lot, and all I could think about was like trying to get back out here and grind with them and just try to get dubs together. It's just like it's a different type of bonding with your team when y'all can. You gonna win together, you gonna lose together, but ultimately you all together at the end of the day, and that's the biggest thing. It's like a brotherhood here.